Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith and welcome to my review of Blackhat, the new movie starring Chris Hemsworth and directed by Michael Mann. Again, that is Blackhat, not Blackhat. I don't want you to think I'm reviewing the big song made popular by Janet Jackson from her Rhythm Nation 1814 album. This movie is directed by Michael Mann, and that is important because he also directed Heat, which is my favorite movie of all time. Michael Mann holds a special place in my heart because I think Heat was absolute awesomeness. Now, he's also gone on to direct such movies as Miami Vice and Collateral, but Heat will always be my favorite Michael Mann movie. And after seeing Blackhat, Heat has no competition on the horizon. In Blackhat, Chris Hemsworth plays a hacker who is in prison right now. So basically what happens is there are these cyber attacks. The Chinese government partners with the US government, and they decide that to solve this case, they need the expertise of Chris Hemsworth's character, so they need to break him free from jail. Well, not really break him out of jail, but give him an option to get out of jail. So right there is my first problem with this movie. You mean to tell me with all of the geniuses running Facebook, running Apple, running Google, the only person that can solve the cyber crime is the guy that's locked up? So on we go, and we're on this race to track down who's behind these cyber attacks. Now, Chris Hemsworth's good friend in this movie also turns out to be somebody who's high up with the Chinese government. Turns out that they were college roommates at MIT. So Chris Hemsworth's first order of business once he gets out of jail is to hook up with his old buddy's sister. So right there is my second problem with this movie, because it's breaking the bro code. You just don't do that. I get the fact that he was in prison. I get the fact that he's coming out and he's looking to hook up with somebody, but you don't smash with your best friend's sister. You just don't do it. There are a lot of things about this movie that were rather silly, and I think it all really stemmed back to the fact that the person who's behind solving all of this, and the only person who seems to know what's going on, is this criminal, and nobody else. Not any of the super intelligent community in the U.S. could help at all. Now, it's a Michael Mann film, so it didn't completely suck. There's some good dramatic scenes in it, and Michael Mann's typical camera angles and dialogue are very present. So it's not the worst movie you're going to see. It's just simply not one that you need to rush out to see. I'd recommend waiting for this to come on some sort of streaming option, or if you're going to go see it on a cheap night. There's way too many better movies playing in the theater right now that you really shouldn't miss. Selma, American Sniper, quite frankly, most other movies other than Blackhat. Again, Blackhat, not Blackhat. Although I'll tell you something, halfway through the movie, I kind of wish that Janet Jackson's Blackhat busted into this movie to kind of help save it. Anyways, at the end of the day, I'm giving this movie a C. If you end up seeing this movie, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, and as always, you can reach out to me on CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/WittyWhittier, and WittyWhittier.com. Appreciate you taking the time to check out this blog, and I'll see you at the movies.